Hey you guys, so this review is going to be on Mally Beauty's City Chick in the Buff eyeshadow palette. Okay, now this is supposed to be somewhat similar to the Urban Decay Naked palette, which I have, and I've also owned the Naked too, but I gave it away to my cousin because I felt the colors made me look pale and ashy. So I love the Urban Decay Naked palette. I love this palette. Love it. Go-to palette, travel palette, everything. I love this palette. So when I heard about the Mally in the Buff palette, I was super excited to like jump on this and try it out. So you get 11 different shades. Okay. So you get 11, and then you also get a cream based shadow primer, or shadow base, and you also get a dual-ended brush, which Mally always has some pretty nice brushes. Okay, and it also comes with this like super long mirror, and let's not forget about the packaging. The packaging is all like nice and snake skin, so it's like an imitation snake skin feeling, and you can like feel it all over the palette, and it's all over the palette. It's not just like on the front of the palette. So the packaging is like right there. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the actual brush. Whoops. And here's the brush. So you get a blending side, and you get like a dense crease side. So my thoughts about the brush is the fact that this brush, this side, isn't as dense enough for me. So I feel like it's like pretty hard to blend out the shadows well enough. But this side of the brush is amazing. Like crease work, anything, making dramatic looks, smoky eyes, this brush is there. Like this is my favorite side of the brush. But this, you can, like, I use it to just lightly dust shadow on my lid excuse me, but not necessarily to blend the shadows out. But I mean, it's a nice little brush to have. Okay, now onto the palette itself. Okay, some of the shades are very sheer while others are pigmented. So I'm going to go through and swatch all of the colors for you. Okay, so of course you get the base, and it's just a creamy base. And if you've had any of Mally's palettes before, so most of them come with bases. Okay, this color is in All Natural, which is one of the shades what I'm talking about when I say some of them are not pigmented and some of them are. This one with just one swatch is very like light and chalky, and swatched on my hand it's barely there. Okay, alright, and the next shade here, again, some pigmented, some not. One swatch, as you can see, it's there. And this one is in Bubbly, and swatched on my hand, it is beautiful. Very, very, very pigmented. Okay, next is Buff, and that's the color. Can barely see it, and here it is swatched on my hand there. Okay, next is Tiger's Eye, which looks like that. It's like a gold, orangish gold, and that's pigmented. Okay, and This one is cappuccino. Looks like that. Next, it's like every other color is pigmented and every other color is not. This one is brownstone, and it is there. Next color, which I love this color, love it. Right here, it is oak. Pretty color right there. You can barely see it because this one is pigmented, but it's just that darker, so it's kind of hard to see that one. Okay, next is oak. Okay, this palette is great for somebody that likes neutral colors, obviously. And the retail value for this palette is $45 on QVC. And this color, if I didn't say it already, is oak. Right there. Right there. Okay, we only have 3 more colors left. This one is an Egyptian gold. Right here. This one is toast. Right there. And last, this one is in chocolate diamond, and this one is, ouch, glitter. It has glitter. It's the only one with glitter instead of just shimmer. This one is like glitter pieces in it, and I have that on now in the crease. And then I have oak on, I believe, right now. And I'm zoom in to show you guys. And there it is. If you guys can tell, I have that in my crease, and then I have oak on my lids. And I put the base on my lids before I put the color on. Okay, those are all of the colors. Now, my thoughts are, if you're looking for a neutral palette, I would rather stay with the Naked palette. But if you are like me, and you just love makeup, and you just gotta have whatever, then I suggest you go ahead and grab it and just go ahead and check it out, play around with it, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the colors go, I prefer to stay with the Naked palette because all of the colors are pigmented. None of them are like these 2 colors right here. Okay? All of them are pigmented, and they all give good color payoff, and they all last all day. And I'm not saying these don't. These last all day, but it's just the fact that some of them are pretty chalky. Some of them don't show up. So that could kind of suck. And the palette is $45, almost a $50 palette, when you can just go ahead and say forget the 11 shadows, because it's 12 in here, and you're paying $50. So you pay the extra $5 and you can get this palette, okay? With all of the information that I just gave you guys about the palette and about the quality of the palette, try to take that into consideration when purchasing the palette. But if you just gotta have it, go get it. But I would prefer to stick with my Naked palette because that's what I know and I love the best. But don't get me wrong, I tried this palette out. You know, I wear the shadows, but I'm always falling back to my Naked palette. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And also, Follow me on my blog, Facebook, Twitter, all of that will be below. And if you guys are interested in swapping, let me know. Message me or comment below. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.